My name's Christopher Stone, and you know what, I started off, it's been about probably about 10 years ago, and with back surgeries. And since then I had the last one, which was your fusion, and they had to put 4 big long screws in me and 2 rods and about 6 different cages. Before I even started medical cannabis, I can't tell you the pain levels I was going through on a day-to-day basis. I'd say my pain level, usually the hospital says grade it from 1 to 10. I says before I started medical cannabis, I was doing probably about between a 7 and an 8 on a daily basis. So when I had my back surgery, I kind of got away from all the hardcore drugs. I don't believe in taking all these medications. And so my doctor got on me at first saying, hey Chris, this is part of your recovery. You have to take these pain pills. Well, deep inside of me, I was saying, like, heck I do. So I just kind of played it off and got to know the medical marijuana field. And that's when I started to just kind of experiment with things. I first started off with just your topicals and started to use that on my back. And then I kind of played with around the CBD where it was higher and then the THC lower. But as I started to play with it, I figured out where I can control my back pain better than what I was actually doing on the pain medications. Granted, people might say on how expensive medical cannabis is, but I don't have insurance until April, and I was spending on my bipolar medication alone for 1 month about $300, and that's not including when you get into your muscle relaxers, your pain pills, your Valium, and all that other stuff. So when it comes right down to it, I bet if I add it up, I'm spending less money on the medical cannabis than what I was on prescriptions. The biggest thing on my issue is getting rid of all those gosh darn pills and the chemicals you're putting through your body. Try a CBD product like I did, and then work your way up. Bring some THC, get your medical cannabis card, and just try little portions at a time and try experimenting what works best for them. Because that's what I had to do. I had to experiment with CBD and work my way up to THC, so I'm just learning all this stuff. But I always learn, start off moderately and don't start off way high, because if not, you're just going to get a bad experience. I was taking about 12 medications a day for my back, my bipolar, my anxiety, and the only medication that I'm on right now is my high blood pressure, that's the only thing I take. So versus 12 pills a day down to 1 pill on my high blood pressure, I think it's an A+. I'm all for this medical cannabis thing, and